lost yourself, tossed along the way. That love is yesterday.
Yeah, I am working way too hard. I'm up in Johannesburg again for some film work. There's a sort of queer awards ceremony / conference thing that's happening, and they've sort of asked me to film it, so I'm doing the things for them. But I am feeling super exhausted and drained, particularly for this time of the year. Like, this October, November, December situation is always so hectic, because I feel like it's the time of the year where everybody's trying to get the things done that they haven't done earlier in the year, and now everybody's scrambling to do all the things, and so there's more pressure, and with that, naturally, like, my workload just like shoots through the roof. And I suppose this is the dilemma of like film work for me specifically, that I completely and utterly love what I do, but it is work, it is draining, it is exhausting, it is labor. And when you're doing like back-to-back shoots and back-to-back edits and edits while you're shooting, it just it gets a lot. And you know what, like, November is supposed to be like mental health awareness month, I think, and whatever is happening now is definitely not conducive to my mental well-being. Like, it's just too much at the same time, and I think sometimes I have to learn to just take a step back, and sometimes I have to learn to say no. But that's really difficult, because I really like shooting. Yeah, everybody's looking at me because I'm filming and talking to myself. Yes, it's for YouTube. Yeah, this is what I do. That said, this place is incredibly beautiful and really tranquil. I'm at the Birchwood Hotel and Conference Center, and the scenery is really beautiful. There was a sort of session that happened outside, which was really nice, and I focused on mental well-being, I guess. But I think the setting for me, you know, there are little waterfalls and fountains, and the greenery and the plant life, it's really gorgeous here. And I guess aside the struggles of shooting the event, it is also a queer focused event where there are like organizations from all around Africa who are convening here for this conference and for this award ceremony. And there's something so incredibly rewarding about working for queer organizations and developing content for them, because there's been like a lack of that sort of like representation, a lack of like good quality work for queer organizations, for queer representation, for trans people on screen. So it's the kind of work that gets me fired up, you know. Which brings us to the sponsor of today's video, who is Gender Dynamics. Gender Dynamics is the first registered organization on the African continent that focuses solely on trans and gender diverse people's rights. They are a non-profit organization who has been doing incredible work in the field of access to legal gender recognition, access to healthcare, and inclusive education. They made things like being able to amend your gender marker possible. They made things like inclusive and accessible gender affirming healthcare possible. So they've really done incredible work in South Africa and on the African continent for trans and gender diverse people. I've worked with them really closely over a number of years, and now Gender Dynamics needs your help with their Rainbow Initiative. They are raising funds to help trans people here in South Africa access basic and essential services, things like addressing homelessness, access to education and gender affirming healthcare, as well as mental health support. So if you can, head to the link in the description of this video to make a donation and help them who help us. Thanks so much, Gender Dynamics, for sponsoring this video. Okay, yeah, I'm coming. Gotta go work. Yeah, just because I'm working doesn't mean I don't have to look good.
just can't wait to have you home. Oh, I'm alright for now, but I need you around. Hey, we both know that this is right.
Yeah. Look after yourselves.
So hey,
I'm out. I'm so out.
why should we wait